Tune in, you guys. Tune in for Tea with Nikki and Tanya. Tune in.
Before you go to school, there's one thing we need to do. Everybody ready?
Tune in, you guys. Tea with Nikki and Tanya. Tune in. Tune in. Our Facebook follower, our YouTube followers, and also our Instagram followers. So tune in. Tune in. You can't see what, Cynthia? You can't see me? Can you see me? I'm confused. Tune in, you guys. Our YouTube followers, our Facebook followers. Thank you for our YouTube followers. We had got more requests, more subscribe. So subscribe to our channel, please. Subscribe to our channel. Thank you, and hi to my Instagram. We have Instagram. Hi, you guys. Tune in for Tea with Nikki and Tanya. My speaker was on. Hi, you guys. Tune in. Don't forget to get your tea or your wine. And tune in for Tea with Nikki and Tanya. Tea with Nikki and Tanya, you guys.
Hello?
I know I was trying to wait till a couple of people come on.
Okay, that's fine. That makes sense. That's what you call me?
Oh, you guys, I don't know how was y'all
Yeah.
weekend because this week went by. Since due to the holiday, it went by a little faster than what I think. So, guys, comment below and tell us how y'all Memorial Day weekend went. Um, I lost a brother over the weekend. He was like a brother to me, and my condolences go out to my best friend and her family. I know it's not gonna be okay, but please take it one day at a time. And just to let you know, if you watching, I'm always here for you. Um. Oh,
Yeah, something's wrong with your camera.
it is.
Now I see you, but first I didn't.
Oh, but did you hear me though?
Yeah, we heard you, but I couldn't see
Oh,
you.
oh.
All right, so come on in, everybody. Yeah,
maybe,
we've
maybe,
had a lot of family members. People have been
yes.
losing a lot of family members.
Maybe it wasn't meant for me to see.
So silly. Well, you're here. You can see now. We see you.
Okay, that's what I said. Everybody keeps saying they can't see me. Maybe it
We
wasn't
couldn't
meant for
see
y'all.
you.
They've been saying that for a minute.
I'm here. Hey,
For those
ladies.
who don't know, my name is Nikki. I'm a owner of Extremely Unique Boutique, online owner. You guys go check out my new latest. Check out my t-shirts. I have new t-shirts that's online, and then also coming next week, Unique will be monitoring her new styles that's come custom made. So you guys, she'll have $25 outfits for little girls, custom made. So please be looking out for that. Don't forget to shop my lipstick lining. Guys, it's hot outside. You want your lips popping. Go shop the the color lipstick. It's also on the website. Don't forget to shop Extremely Unique Boutique.
All right, my name is Tanya, and I'm online store Simple Treasures at Tanya's. And currently, I'm going over to the Teachers Pay Teachers website, where I'm going to be making different learning materials for summer for students. Some of it'll be free, but it'll be relatively cheap, so parents can go over there too, as well as teachers. So that's my new thing, and it's still Simple Treasures at Tanya's, and it's just different ideas to get those kids caught up and bridge some of those gaps for the summer. So, Nikki, we have a lot of news that a lot of things been going on in Chicago.
Yes. First, I want to start off. Corona, you guys are still here.
Mm-hmm.
Still here. We lost too many people. And then I got on the Channel 7 News, they was talking about the CDC investigation where reports of health problems among vaccine with the teens. So you
Mm-hmm.
are actually getting sick from this and actually dying from it.
Yeah.
So you think you getting the vaccine and it's okay? No. These teenagers are actually dying from the vaccine. So
Yeah.
you
I
gonna
read
need
somewhere it was like 963 were having like effects, reverse adverse effects or adverse reactions, and or have heart problems now because of that. So I don't know if they had heart problems before and this has made it worse because they didn't go into that, but it's just something to think about. So I've been looking into a lot of the natural things that we could use, and I did put one of those up on my Facebook. It's a natural vaccine that you could use. Also,
yes.
I've been also using some natural um, hand sanitizer. This hand sanitizer is so natural, you can spray it on your tongue and then you put it inside your nostrils, will help clean out anything that's there where COVID sits. So I've been using that. I did feel a little bit with my ear and my throat. I used that and cleared up in no time. So I was, when you're going through allergy season, you're kind of a little bit nervous about, wow, what is this leading to? But that did help me right away. Okay. And it's supposed to be fighting COVID as well, 99.9%. So that's just something to look forward to, and it's natural and don't have any side effects.
Do you have the website so they can buy it from you?
I do have the website. I can put it over when we come out. I'll put it over in the comments, but it's called Virus Stand. That's what it's called. And I did bring it on the show once before. So you spray it on your hands. It's the hand sanitizer, and it keeps your hands free of COVID for 8 hours. Then you can put it in your nostrils. You can spray it in your mouth. So it's natural, made from peels of grapefruit. So it's all natural.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. That sounds really good. And then we got Milli Vanilli, the singer. John Davis died from corona. So guys, corona is very serious. People keep saying no mask. So guys, go purchase masks from Extremely Unique Boutique. We also do custom masks, and I also sell regular masks. So go buy my mask. So if you want them customs with pictures or words or a family, or you just want a mask, go buy it. People now saying they not going to wear masks since they got the shot. Please still wear your mask.
I did hear that if you had both of your shots, or you had the Johnson & Johnson, that they were encouraging people not to wear their masks. But you know what? You can believe what you want to believe. It's the government.
Exactly.
Like I say, it's the reason behind everything. This has not been tested yet to go without your mask. So I wouldn't, just because I had a vaccine.
Find yourself needing insurance and buried, okay?
Well, they said you can still get COVID even though you had the vaccine. So I don't know why it'd be okay to go without your mask. I'm confused.
Exactly.
I know the mask is not 100%, but it does keep, people are coughing. It's allergy season, sneezing. It keeps all of that where you are. It does not spread all out in the air. Now we've got like multiple people infected because you sneezed or you coughed and you had the virus. So those masks have been helping a lot of people out. And some people, some people, they're saying, oh, if you don't have the vaccine, you won't be able to do this, that, and the other. Now it's causing some divisiveness among people. I'm so sick of them doing this to us. It doesn't make sense. People looking at you all funny because you still got your mask and they don't have the mask, and you can't come to this place if you didn't have your vaccine card. The thing is, it's still a choice. We do live in a democracy. Some people are doing it because they don't feel comfortable without their mask, even though they did have the vaccine. But why I got to give you my whole story? Who are you? Then some people have respiratory issues where they feel like they're more comfortable with a mask. They cough a lot or sneeze a lot, and they want to make other people feel comfortable. They don't want you looking at them all crazy. They don't have a mask on and they're coughing or, sneezing. So there's other reasons why people are choosing to still wear a mask. It's not, I'm not vaccinated, and we just jump to that conclusion. So even with that, we just need to stop passing judgment and just live life and let people be. Whatever their choice is, just let it be their choice. I don't feel really comfortable about the way they're trying to throw these vaccines down our throat. I just feel like it's just pressuring. I mean, it's going down to jobs, and it's too much. It's too much.
It's like they trying to make
I'm gonna need them to bag up.
They forcing you. This the thing. It's just like economy. They forcing you to go back to work so they won't have to pay you. They forcing you to take the medicine because they paid for the medicine for everyone to take it, and they thought that everyone was going to take it. But the thing is, damn if you do and damn if you don't. Because if you take it 9 out of 10, you can still get sick. You can still get sick. And if you don't take it, it's like a risk. Like I'm just going to go ahead and risk that I don't get sick.
Yeah, so even with it, it's a risk because it's a risk you can get sick from it.
Some of the teens have been taking it, but the teen's body is rejecting it and they end up passing away. And they not telling you. But now they try to ease it into the news and slide it by you real fast so you don't see it.
Yeah, they're sliding it by. Also, we're giving free lottery tickets, free tickets to Great America, free food, free food,
free everything, free White Sox game,
waiting now till they give out the free car. I think I'll wait for that one.
Yeah, I wait for the free house.
I want a big prize for this one.
The free house, I go ahead and take it. If I pass, my kids get the house.
Yeah,
The
it's
free
gotta be
house.
worth. It's gotta be worth my while, because if it's
It
something that's
gotta be
gonna
worth
cause me
it.
an adverse reaction, I may be
Yeah.
sick, and then they're saying people have had COVID as well and taken the shot. They still have a lot of long lasting effects. So it's just no win in this at all. So we just need the pressure to be taken up, off of people. And let's just, ease into this. Let's stop making this a rat race. We all just trying. I don't know where we're going, but it's like there's a rat race, and who can get wherever they're trying to push us to first. I don't know. Like you said, it's all about money at the end of the day. That's all it's about. Money being spent on different things, money being, people not working. That's another thing. I was out at IHOP, and the gentleman was saying, yeah, the people are coming in because the businesses are opening up, but they don't have enough staff. They don't have enough staff to adequately service people and run their business. And that's, a sad part.
They don't have enough staffs, and people also walking off on their job the way they managers treating them. And that's a lot of things you got to understand. When you treat a person with the human being and respect that they is, because at the end of the day, you might be a millionaire, but they making your millions for you. So when they make their money for you, they actually putting you on that $1 million rack. So
well, a lot of people are risking their lives because they need the money for their families. So a lot of people have been working through this whole thing.
For that too.
So kudos to those healthcare workers that have been working the whole time. People in service industry have been working the whole time. And then the teachers that went back. So kudos to all those people that were forced to go back. So, so hopefully we can get a better system it's time for us to just follow some kind of protocol so that people feel safe going back. I don't know about the restaurant industry. I know that they're wearing masks, but I don't know what other kind of, every other table or something, they're distancing people. But you do have to work with people in the kitchen kind of close. I saw the people still standing pretty close. So I don't know. I don't know if there's something else they can do about that. To service all of the people that are coming in, all of the customers. So
exactly,
that's a question. It's questionable. Okay, so Nikki, we're done talking about COVID. I did want to talk about some of this violence in Chicago. Maywood this time, that's close enough. Anyway, this barber owner, he killed a customer because he didn't pay his $25 bill, $15 bill, or $25 bill, whatever the haircut was. It wasn't enough to kill the man, but they got into an argument about him not paying, and one thing led to another, and man is dead now. He killed him. It's supposed to have been somebody he knew. This is just where our mindset is.
It's been a lot of brutality and killing and race slurring, because we've been seeing the racist cars riding past and niggers are go back home, or
all this confusion.
Whites only. I mean, all this is just so much. It's just so much. It's
at one time.
Because it's like, if we don't stick together as one, what will we be? Because it's like at the end, we at the end of our road. God's showing us, look, we went through the pandemic. What's next? What's next?
Yeah, and at the end of the day, pandemic affected everyone. Everyone, yes. Even animals were affected by the pandemic. So, it did not touch. Everything was touched. So it was supposed to bring us closer together. But it seems like in the midst of this, it's gotten a little bit rough, and even for the Uber driver, my heart, he was just driving, trying to make money for his family. And a group of people lured him in and then jumped on him. And now, he's dead. It's just
the high school student just walked across the stage, and her parents gave her a brand new car. She took her car to the gas station. The police killed her.
See, look at this.
It's sad.
I don't know.
It's sad. I mean, this right here, I'm afraid to go outside. I'm afraid to do this. I'm afraid to do that. I'm afraid this and I'm afraid that, and then anxiety kick in.
Yeah, it's a lot of that. And it's just you're afraid to live life. And in this time with the pandemic, we should be all trying to live life to its fullest. But so many crazy things going on, just chaos all over. Even then, I saw in the news that they said that a gentleman was planning a mass shooting at Walmart, and
Yeah,
one of his friends tipped the police in on what he was planning to do, and they were able to stop him. So, wow, and they
night,
said it's a terrorist threat and it's
yes,
racially
it's
inspired.
sad.
So,
Just last night, some kids shot in Lincoln Park.
see,
They said it
at the
was kids.
school.
Lincoln Park High School. They
Oh,
shot inside the school. Luckily, it was
oh,
at 7:30 at night, and no kids or no faculty was there, so they was okay. But
okay, because I know we do have some custodial workers that may work that late. So,
yeah, 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 yeah.
that's awful. We
That's
don't have
all.
anything else better to do. We got to find some positive things to do with our time because
Yeah.
all of this is just mayhem. It really has no purpose.
Adults is even sadder because it's like, where y'all leadership at? Where y'all leading
There's
us?
no leadership.
There's no
I think
leadership.
I don't know if this is all
It's no.
social media. Are we all just trying to be social media driven? I'm not sure
I
where all of
wish,
this is
I
going.
wish, I wish the president would cut all phones and just go back to house phones and take
Yeah,
all this
maybe.
social media out, because when you didn't know where a person was or you didn't know
Mm-hmm.
what a person was doing, your life was so good. You didn't have
Mm-hmm.
all this extra killing, all this
Check
extra.
in, check in, yeah, checking in and trying to be getting attention and likes and views and whew,
Yes, it's
it's
like people
fierce.
live social media. They
Hmm.
can't live without it. They life depend on it, and it's sad. It's
Yeah,
very
and
sad.
I was talking to my daughter. I was telling her, I said, I think this Generation Z, which is the 16 through 18-year-olds, I just fear a lot of them don't have faith in something higher. Their faith is social media. That's all they do, all they believe in, all they talk about. Wake up with it, go sleep with it. Supposed to be sleep still on it. I don't know how all that rolls out, but you gotta have some faith somewhere. Because if you're waiting on them people to care about you, yes, they don't care. So it's just sad that generation is like, ooh, wow, we need to have the pandemic open up. They got to open up some church soon so somebody can go.
Yes. Yes.
Put them in the choir, send them to Bible school. I don't know. I don't go to church, but send them. Yeah, this is what's the craziness. I'm telling you. Whatever your religion is, practice that with all your heart. And that's a positive way to, do your energy, helping other people and practicing your faith. That's all I can say. Because where we going, and Nikki, I'm with you on getting that house phone back. That house phone, just you can't carry it with you. You
It's
got
too
to leave it in the house.
I'd rather for you not to know where I'm at.
That's right.
That's my voicemail when
Woo.
I make it home in the house. Don't ask me. Don't question me. Don't say nothing to me.
That's all that we come up with a whole new language. WYD, what you doing?
Yeah.
We don't say the whole word no more.
Then the communication will come back. If the cell phone go, the communication will come back.
Yes, but now we got the kids. They type in their paper. Someone said WYD and IDK. What the heck is this?
We was turned upside down. We had our legs.
You can't type that in the paper. IDK. Okay. I don't know. So all the things that we were taught, that we use old school, we got to now try to pass that on, and they still need this knowledge. They cannot go around using just letters for words.
I wish we do get that house phone, because I think we was more communication.
Yeah, we were. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
when I tell you,
yeah, that's true.
When you found your new boo, you
Yeah,
turned upside down in the windowsill, your head one way, y'all talking up. These cell phones, man,
that's right.
You can't even get a conversation or a text from a mother.
Can't get nothing.
You got a letter. I'm still trying to figure out what's the letter F. Why are you sending F? What's the letter F? One letter. What that mean?
I don't know. It could mean a lot. But that's saying. Did it have a question mark behind it? That's what's important. You got a question mark.
I just learned some of the basics. The WTH. What the
right.
What the fuck?
Right.
What the jewel? I'm just learning that. So what the fuck?
I'm telling you. Woo. I'm telling you, trying to read the kids' work and reading all this stuff. I'm like, okay, what is that supposed to be? Somebody that couldn't spell came up with this idea. Stop it.
Exactly. Little bitty ass. Come on now. 3 letter
Right.
words for a
Just,
whole
just
damn
stop
page.
it.
I'm like, what the hell? But then going
Led
on
the
to the
whole
next.
nation wrong.
Yes. I see you got y'all so everyone, I'm just not saying I don't drive, these for the people who drive and who getting boosts on their cars. So now you guys, they not putting boosts on your steering on your wheel. They putting it in your windshield. So guys, be careful for that. You would think that you're gonna get your boot on your wheel, but now they putting it in front of your windshield. I don't know if you guys can see it.
So what is that? So that's so you can't drive and you can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because guess what? A lot of people took the boot off and kept it moving.
Yeah.
At one time, I had one in my garage. Somebody had left. I said, "Oh my goodness, what? How did I get this off?" But they got skills. You can't keep them down. We're gonna figure out how to get that off too.
They gonna figure out how to get that off. Some of them
I'm telling you,
with that bitch on there with their head out the
I
window.
know, right to the side. But you know what? We have a lot of talent. We just don't use it in the right way. I have to say we do. We're some very talented people. I'm proud of us when it's time to do some problem solving. We can work that out. You know what I'm saying? How did they do that? It's all questionable. Don't tell me because I don't want to know. That's against the law, taking a boot off your car.
Okay.
I think that's another fine.
Oh, another fan.
You got one, you're gonna get another.
They be doing it too.
I know they do. You know, girl, you know what? You can call some people to do some things. That's all I can say. I've had my lifetime that some people have some nice skills. Mm-hmm. Never worked for the people, but I don't know how they figure this stuff out. But you know what? It comes in handy.
Hey,
that's all I can say.
No ass in jail.
Hey,
the judge gonna ask you.
I didn't do it. Some man came by and he did turn my lights back on. I'm just saying. I remember with the cable, they had to come and put tags on the cable because everybody was turning the cable on. He come turn it off. I need my cable on. Oh, let me get up there and turn your cable.
Motherfuckers charge you $50.
Oh my God. You just watch long as you can. Turn it off again. You just say, no, I need you to come back on. Turn it back. Oh, that's too funny. I'm sorry, you all. That's just something I know. I didn't do that personally. Not me. It was just funny. I said, that man back up there on that pole again. He's never a person. Oh my goodness, it was just too funny. Well, you know what? We have our own jacks of all trade. We got our own people that do their own thing. So, Nikki, our topic is healing today. So, you want to lead out with healing on your whole thing that you had, the whole topic.
My thing is, if you never hear from what hurt you, you will bleed on other people. When I say that means if you never heal from the problems or the relationship or the relationship with your spouse, the relationship with your mom, the family, friends, it will carry on in your previous relationships or previous ships. So that being said, you gotta stop and fix that problem that's what's hurting you first before you move on. Because it can be death in a family, it can be a spouse, it can be a parent, it can even be kids. You gotta know what's going on before you can step out and build something within another person. Because once you bring another person into your life and you're not healed, you will continue bringing them down with you. It will have cut and sore wounds. So that means you just open up a can of cuts on this person too. So you actually put a little bit baggage on that person because the way you treated them, the way you hurt them, and you don't even mean to hurt them. You just hurting because you hurt from your previous past.
Mm-hmm.
So you feel like that person you with is going to do the same thing that the person from the past did, but it's not like that. That person can be your true destiny, or that person can be your true love. And you not only bringing that in, it can be somebody died and you just can't take it, but you in a relationship and you study bringing them down with you. So you need to figure out what you're going to do to heal and then
Mm-hmm.
go on. So you have to, people don't take time out for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They always rush into things, rush into this and rush into that, go into the next relationship after they just get out of
Mm-hmm.
relationship 2 days ago. It's like, no, you have to heal first before you move forward, because any relationship you was in, you build in a relationship. It don't matter what it is. You
That
build it.
is so true. So even with work, sometimes you don't have a good relationship or a good rapport with the people around you at work. So all that could spill over, like you may quit that job and go to another job, but you still got the same issues, because sometimes it's different people may give you different triggers, but sometimes it's like you said, it's you, and you need to work on whatever that's, reflect on yourself and work on whatever's keep following you, that skill that keeps you lacking. So knowing that, with healing, a lot of us, all of us, mostly, especially since pandemic time, all of us have some kind of trauma. And so we have these different behaviors. I was looking this up, ways we use things to block the trauma instead of dealing with the trauma. So you're talking about go ahead, deal with the trauma, maybe talk to somebody, counseling or therapy or something. But instead of doing that, a lot of us do excessive use of social media, which makes our trauma even worse. Some of us do binge drinking, get to drinking. It's like you can't stop yourself. You're just always drunk all the time. That filters over to the rest of your life. Oh, he used to didn't be like that. I know he's stressed. He just lost a family member. Okay, but I mean, right, you grieving. So when you gonna stop and face the actual issue and stop all that drinking? That's a big step, because once you start down that drain, I mean, it's just gonna keep going. You just keep going to another traumatic thing happens. Then excessive eating. You're not hungry, but you just want that food for comfort, and you just keep eating, and then next thing you know, you got a health problem or something. Then now, all this trauma leads to more problems, and the things that we're doing bring it on more problems.
Yeah.
So a couple of other ones, well, sometimes people do compulsive exercise. You say, well, you already look healthy to me. Right? How much more can he do? I mean, sister. I mean, or when people do that excessive changing of the bodies, all of this liposuction and adding on this and taking on, that's excessive. And so a lot of that is because we're trying to fix something. Yeah, we're trying to fix something, traumatic stuff. And then another one is, some of us are just uncomfortable with being alone, so we just stay in that relationship. No, I hate you, you hate me, but we just gonna stay there. Mm-hmm. I don't know how that's helpful, but hey.
Yes, it's like they scared to move forward.
Yeah, to be alone, it's not healthy, but
and they know that person. So if
it's not healthy, and you still,
I'm scared to move forward, so I'm just gonna sit there and
I'm just gonna stay right here. I'm gonna stay here, but look, Nikki, I'm gonna still be seeing her, and she gonna be seeing him, but we still in love. We still together. That's some craziness if I ever heard of it before.
Yeah, but anyway, a lot of men and women's doing that.
I know. That's what I'm talking about, Nikki. A lot of confusion. It's not. Don't forget. Workaholics. People work all the time. They don't. Why don't they ever go home? They don't go home when they don't have nothing else to do. Always working. So that's another thing.
Problem I had. I worked away.
Work it away. Just work it on until you just pass out.
Put it in the back of my head. Stop working. This is what people don't understand. When you stop working, that should still come back.
It's coming back. It ain't go nowhere. It's still there. And compulsive shopping. People shop. Always shopping. So guess what? That's also, tied to trauma. So anything we do too much of is compulsive. It's causing another issue. that's tied to trauma. You probably need to see what that trauma is and work through that. That's my only suggestion.
Yeah.
It's a good time to do it too, since everything's opening up. Make
Yeah.
that appointment and go on over there and talk to somebody. Or you know what, you got some good friends that give you a good listening ear. Don't give no advice, just listen. There you go. That might be a step in the right direction. Don't start giving them advice. That's where you mess up. Don't say nothing. Just sit there and nod. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm good at that.
You know what? Everybody heal different. People push people to heal, but no, they got to heal on their own.
Yes. But sometimes you just want to be heard. Yeah.
If you calling out for help.
Yes.
But they got to heal on their own. But it's like a lot of people got to heal though. That's the problem. They don't want to heal. They want to keep doing extra stuff and adding on extra problems to that one problem. And you can fix that one problem and don't have to go through no more.
No, that's not life. So we learn from these challenges, these obstacles. We're supposed to be learning from these things, and it makes you a better person. It's supposed to be. I mean, that's how I look at it. You can't live here without any problems. That's not possible. So here's my quote, you guys. It says, "We overthink happiness. Keep it simple. There is something good in every moment. Find it and keep your focus there." Look at that.
Yes.
I feel good about this moment already. Yes. And so are we going to have Fred? Is he joining us today?
So he has studies today. So they'll be
okay.
Here this week.
All right. So we got Miss Charlotte with the tea.
Yes. We got Charlotte with
all right,
the tea.
Miss Charlotte.
Hello. I'm here with the tea.
All right, Charlotte. Come on in.
All right. Okay, everybody. I have 2 letters, but I think I'm only going to do one. Okay. So, come in here for the tea. Send those letters in to Nikki and Tanya at yahoo.com. My name is Charlotte, and we're going to begin. Are you all ready for the tea? All right. Hi, Nikki and Tanya. I just want to get right to it. My boyfriend and I have been together for 2 years now. Before we got together, we had some legal issues. And I didn't wait. He had some legal issues. And I didn't really mind. Didn't really think we'd go anywhere. Now, essentially, he's afraid to handle his situation. Not admit it, but whatever. He'll never be able to work his dream job, healthcare, surprisingly. And he's just given up on life. I've had my slew of problems as well, but I'll eventually be able to find something I semi-enjoy. He doesn't want to be forced to work somewhere with no real career path or extremely laborious. And my suggestion is that he automatically throws out the window. His family has added his strife, but getting unsupportive and not understanding, just adding to their building dysfunction. And the only one in his corner is his mom, has passed years ago. I know it's not my place to try to fix everything, but I don't want to see him go out thinking he's just another statistic in America who will never recover redemption. So all of this is to ask, is there any job opportunities or resources he can go to search more about his situation? Okay, now we it's a lot in here. We're hearing a lot.
I had to write my answer down, you guys. So
okay.
For me to say, I wrote it down.
I tell you, she can write the answer down. Okay.
It's a lot.
I didn't write my answer.
It's a lot. We're gonna start out.
I'm sorry because
it's okay. It's okay today. Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah, let it go. So let's chunk this information, Charlotte. Let's chunk it. What's the first part that we need to tackle?
Okay. Well, we have to deal with those legal issues, probably going to court for something. Then she mentioned him taking his life. So we want to not put suicide in the back burner, but we want to put it up front. Then the issue is her. She is taken away from her life because she's trying to help him, which is good, but you got to step back and let a professional come forward. Okay. Then the other thing, so he's going to need a counselor. He's going to need therapy. He needs a coach. He can go to with services. He can go to safety service. I think that's the name of it. And that's for people that come out of jail or something. Out of jail. So they need resources. Then the other thing is, if he has a record, and that's what it sounds like was keeping him from getting a good job, he need to go and get it expunged. And they're doing it free right now. So get it expunged, clear up the mental stuff, clear up the legal issues, and then deal with the job, the health care, and all that stuff. It's a whole bunch. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet and let Nikki or Tanya go with that.
Well, Nikki wrote hers. She wrote hers down. Nikki, you going to rip? Okay, I'm gonna give mine before I forget. So, you know what? I watched the program this morning, and it was on Fox News, and it was a black male on there talking about he started a program for people just like this young man, and I think it was EQT with the acronym, but it was for equity for people that are in his situation with background issues or legal issues, people in his situation or in similar situations where their credit was poor and it stopped them from making a living because they couldn't get that particular job. They had things on their background that stopped them from making a living, so they couldn't get so one thing led to another, and that's what it sounds like this is. But it's hard for us as parents to get this through to our children, to let them know that one thing is a domino effect. So you want to be very careful of the choices you make as a young person, because all this stuff follows you, and then you can't get an apartment, you can't get a loan for a house, you can't get a loan for a car because you can't get a job. So it's all connected to each other, and the system is set up that way. So once you understand that it's a system, and it's again certain people, groups of people, the equity here ain't no equity. I was glad to hear that young man say that he was helping people like this. So if you get a chance to watch Fox News today, the gentleman was on there and he was premiered, and he was talking about how he's reaching out and helping people in this situation like this young man. So
you absolutely right. I tell my kids that all the time. Be careful what you make your life choices, because at the end, I can't help you. Nobody can help you. You're going to have to figure out your situation on your own, because at the end of the day, people look at you as an adult now. You're not a baby. What is your mama here talking to you for, son? That's how they say. That's how they talk to you. But I had wrote that down because I felt like this situation was real long to me. If it was me, I ask, but let's add that you can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped. And that's how I look at it on this one. You can't help nobody that don't want to be helped. I have seen a lot of women try to build up a man, including myself. Not just every woman, it's including myself. They do it all, include sending out resume, filling out applications, doing it all. Putting their outfits out, landing out there, doing everything for them. I was one of the women that did it. And say, if he is not interested in even doing that for himself, what will his work ethic look like when he actually get a job? That's one.
And that goes back to Nikki too. You gonna work the job for him? You gonna work the job for him?
And then will he be able to keep it?
There you go.
Do all this for this man, but is he gonna be able to keep that job that you did all this stuff for?
All this stuff for.
No, he's
not. He doesn't want any job. He just wants that one type of job, healthcare, and if he can't get that, then he think his life is over.
No, he don't want to work. That's the problem.
There you go. Because I mean, listen, that's prerequisites to whatever you do. That's prerequisites. That means that, hey, you got to start somewhere first to get to where you're trying to go. You can't jump out the door with no degree talking about, I want to be at the top of the ladder. Even people with degrees have to start at the bottom. So I don't know. Maybe you know somebody. I don't know.
Miss Tanya, remember when I was telling you applying at McDonald's, you need a whole motherfucking associate degree?
Yeah, so
applying at McDonald's?
Yeah, it's changing. The world is changing, young man. So you know what it once was.
It's good luck, but you really need to do some soul searching.
Soul searching. There you go. We go back to faith. We go back to faith. So we'll work on your faith, work on yourself, and you know, and then with your faith, you will be able to, you know, look at yourself and reflect and see on what steps you need to start with. You got a lot of steps there. And my thing is, by not doing anything and being idle every day, that leads to us self-worth. You know, you don't have a lot of self-worth. You don't feel good about yourself because you don't feel like you're accomplishing anything. So you got to start somewhere, and each day make a step each day. That's all I can say. Push yourself to make a step each day. So it may be the case that maybe he needs to see a psychiatrist or something, you know, and get some medication. So that's also a step, and that'll help you have a clear head so you can move forward.
There you go again. That don't mean he's gonna go see a psychiatrist.
No. I said if that's possible, if that's something you want to do. So listen, we have to understand people have choices. If they don't want to do any of that, then it's probably time for her to step away so she can move on with her life. Because you can't keep sitting around trying to give all these solutions, and then they don't want to do any of the solutions. They want to just be who they are. So, hey, kudos to you being who you are, but I got to move on because I'm not going to sit in this mess right here. I'm not going to sit right here. No, So, on that note, Miss Charlotte, my quote goes right along with this girl. It says, pay attention to your patterns. The way you learn to survive may not be the way you want to continue to live. Heal and shift. Heal and shift. You go right there.
That's a good quote for this one.
Oh, this girl right on the point.
Good quote for this one.
I can do it, can't y'all?
All right. That's that kickboxing.
Oh yeah, I gotta tell y'all about that kickboxing, you all. You know what? I only been 2 days. Woo! I'm talking about tired. Every part of your body you using everything, and the stuff I didn't even know I had was hurting. I'm like, woo! This is something else. And then the man came over to me, the instructor, and he jumped all the way up like a little frog. I mean, real high. And he looked at me like he wanted me to do something with that. I said, I'm gonna stay right here. This is where I know. He walked away from me. I'm not you, okay? I know what I'm working with. I'm not going way up there and then just, I'm gonna magically end up on my feet. No, I don't have those skills. So good for you, sir, but not me. But other than that, it's good fun. There's a lot of different ages, from young to older people, different races. I love it. And the music is it's mixed up, but it keeps you pumped up. And we do a lot of different exercises to build your body and give you tone your body and strength. So it's not just kickboxing, with my nice little pink gloves, look cute. But it's also building that upper strength and lower strength. When I tell y'all I had to buy all kind of sprays and all of this other stuff to help myself be here today. I had to spray and everything, but I made it, y'all.
No more. Your body.
I'm on that 6-week challenge trying to get that 25 pounds down. So you all pray for me. Pray for me. That's all I can say.
You got it.
All right. So I do have some questions for you ladies. This is called recognizing the good stuff. Since we're talking about healing, we want to end on a positive note. So what was your favorite part of the day for today? What was your favorite part?
Finishing graduation masks and t-shirts. I felt like me putting my work into it and then actually seeing the results, then looking at how beautiful my daughter looked on it. So that was the best thing for me, because I'm very proud as a mother because I got 2 kids that's actually finna be in college. So being a single mom and did it all by myself, for the 18 years of her life, it feel good these are my proud moments.
That's right.
Not getting birth to them.
Hey, Natasha. Okay.
We on here, you know how people say, well, giving birth to
Hey, Faye.
private moment. It's not watching them go off and you did your duties as raising them and putting them on the right track. That's my proud moment.
Yes.
Now,
yes, and Charlotte.
Made me forget the question.
Oh, okay. Question is, what was your favorite part of the day for today? What's your favorite?
My favorite part of the day is when I tried to get on, and I found out I had another half an hour, and I was putting my food, and I was cooking my food. I got a chance to go in there and cook my whole dinner and be able to get back on, and that was.
I don't know if it's age that makes us think alike. I'm not sure, but I had the same happiness in my heart, dear heart. And I ate and I cooked and I ate and I was in my robe and I'm like, ooh, it's time for the show. Nikki kept calling me. What's wrong with her? All right, Nikki, the 30 minutes. Here I come.
Half an hour. That 30 minutes was all right. I like that 30 minutes.
Everybody was all over the place today. Okay.
But we still pull it together, though.
Bring it
back. We brought it back. We back now. We have one last question for us, you girls. What magic power do you wish you had?
Superpowers.
Which one?
So I could put magic dust on people who piss me off.
I knew you was gonna have something with being invisible.
You know, like the little man on Beetlejuice when he stole the ticket and he sprinkled that on his head.
Yes.
I want that power.
She want that one. Let me see.
Because we already got pussy power.
I ain't gonna comment on that one. I think I want to be able to fly. I want to fly because you know what? It would get me out of this traffic that I'm in, going from here to there, trying to figure out my time and the map. And these people accident over here and accident. If I fly, can nobody else fly with me? I'm flying by myself. Thank you very much. And then I need to go where I need to go. I can probably take a kid or two, I guess. Hopefully, I won't drop nobody. That would be my magical power. Charlotte, do you have one?
Yeah, I always have an A and a plan B. So my power is I want to be like Black Lightning.
There you go.
Be an Avenger and fly and
all
fight stuff. But then if I can't do that, I just want to do my nose like this and be bewitched.
Yeah, make stuff move. That's a skill, isn't it? Faye says she wants to love power. Everybody loves one another. That's a nice one, Faye. We need that in this world. Faye, can you make that happen? I need that to start right now. We need to start loving each other. All right, so ladies, that is all I have. Faye, the topic was healing, and we talked about how trauma affects our other relationships. And we've just been working on finding good parts of our day, what makes us feel good. And our two quotes were just about that, finding happiness and finding the pattern in your life that you need to change. You know, some of us are in survival mode. We just survival mode. We see somebody that got something we want, we taking it. Somebody say something we don't like, we hitting them in the head. So some of us just on straight survival mode. We gonna need them to calm that down. And then before we go, we were talking about people with the bonnets because the comedian Monique, she came on and said something about bonnets and everything. I've got so used to seeing bonnets, I don't even care. I don't care if they business, we want to wear a bonnet. That's on you. Yes.
It's like, you know what? They've been wearing it for so long. Why speak of it now?
Right. I mean, initially when it started, I was like, oh, people have on their pajamas. Oh, they got shower cap. So now it's just like a regular thing. It's just like the boys wearing their pants sagging. Oh, I'm like, oh, that's a little bit too much right there. Oh, that's a lot. But hey, if they're comfortable with that, what can I say?
The boys' pants, because the boys' pants. Now I'm finna address that because I'm sick of you little dumb fucks walking around with y'all pants down and then have doo-doo stains in it.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
it's
pull them
offensive.
up. You got name brand drawers on and a little fuck dookie. Like, wipe your
I don't
ass
know.
up.
I can't get with that style. I don't know, but hey, each to each his own. That's how I see it. But
That's a
Yeah,
if
dog.
you
what you a
if you
grown
look
man, what
behind
you
you can
doing?
see some stuff that we see.
Who
See
like
some of
you? Where your
that.
parents at? Who
Mhm.
raised
We
you?
don't want that. We don't. So you know what? I guess you live and learn what to do and what not to do. Only thing that's hard for me is when I see older people doing it. I'm kind of confused. Like, where do
Yeah.
you fall in this picture?
What are you calling
What are
this
you
girl?
doing? What are you doing?
The last time I checked, my uncle said if you wear your pants down like that, when you went to jail, you was somebody's sex partner.
Is that what it was? I don't know, because I'm kind of
So
confused.
now I see all these young boys and I say, that's why they run back and forth to jail.
But the thing is,
that goes all the way back to slavery.
slavery, yeah. But
all the way
the
back
thing
to the
is,
bucks and stuff.
we have so many mixed signals of what it is. Why are we doing? I mean, if someone was to walk up to somebody and ask them why, I don't think they have an answer for it. They just doing it because it's a group of people doing it.
I think the reason it got so popular is because the rappers stopped getting their pants down, and they're mimicking them, not knowing that they don't know where this
what they're
came.
doing. Yeah.
Right.
So I think even with that, Charlotte, we gotta think. Who are our role models? Do we have any? If we let rappers lead us, we all in trouble.
They role model.
We all in trouble. You know what? You got different kinds of role models. So I guess if you want to lead that kind of life, some people do. I guess that's positive. But then, can you work a job with half an ass hanging out? I don't know. What job is that gonna be? I guess they got some.
Maybe they got something up to cover it up. You know what? I went to Target and I saw some of the workers in Target with the pants hanging down. So maybe they don't say anything.
That's what who has time to keep telling grown folks pull your pants up? You're at work.
They gonna pull it up, or that's a write up. That's considered code violation of uniform.
That's what I think.
I've been there twice, and if they wrote that child up, he wouldn't be there.
But you know what, Charlotte? They were saying something about a girl at Burger King, and the wife told her pants were taking her husband's attention. She needed her to fix her uniform pants. I was like, they're just black pants. She didn't have anything hanging down, but they were fitting quite nicely. I think the lady was a little bit jealous because the husband kept looking at her with her pants. So to each his own. To each his own. We can't go around telling folks that's too tight. Unless like you said, if your manager says something to you, but sometimes people get offended by that. You saying their pants are way too tight, or I don't know. We can't say too much because then it's offensive. Then it's a lawsuit. Right. So it's like, you just caught. I know when we worked in different places, they had the standard uniform pants. Everybody had to buy from that uniform company. And that was the end of that discussion. That was the end of that discussion. So, and you all had to wear the uniform. That was it.
Yeah, they wear their own clothes now.
Yeah, so maybe they should probably go back to that and be a little safe. Then the last little story I have is about a young lady who had she graduated from high school. She had 12 college acceptance letters with $49,000 in scholarships. Her family went to a restaurant and they were having an outing, and they spent a lot of money at this restaurant. But then the wife's owner came in the bathroom and told the young lady, the graduate, that her clothes were inappropriate and she needed her to leave the restaurant. There you go. When she didn't leave the restaurant because they said, we've been here a long time. You saw me when I came in. Then they called the police.
You got my money, but now you ready for me to leave. No, I'm going to leave when I get ready.
Yep. And then they called the police on her. I don't know what the police would do about her dress code. I don't know.
I spent so much money into your restaurant, and then you come and clarify what I got on. You should have addressed that when we walked up in the door.
That's right. If there's a dress code.
When I walked in the door.
Yeah, she saw her. They said she saw them and everything because they had to, come on in and let them know they was there.
Away from her appearance to address her. That's what she did. She waited until that young lady was away from her
by herself. Yes,
but she didn't.
And then said something.
She wanted to address her in front of her parents.
No, she didn't. She didn't address her in front of her parents. And so now, guess what? They have a lawsuit. There you go. Probably should have kept her mouth closed.
Yep.
Should have kept her mouth closed. So, I mean, it wasn't anything provocative or anything. I don't understand what the problem is. And the real case that's going on is that they have plenty of people of not Black people that had worse things on. They got, videos of them and pictures of them. Because the restaurant puts up different pictures. So it was like a double standard type thing, So I don't know. I hope they win the lawsuit. That's all I have to say. Y'all think about me. Think about me. I'm putting a shout out for y'all. Yes. So we have a lot of that going around. Double standards. This group can do this.
That's because we look different in our clothes than they do.
Well, we know that. That's why we
put on the same.
We can't help that.
And then they look at us and like, wait a minute, big difference. Y'all got to go because y'all don't look right.
Let me say this. Even some sisters in a bonnet and they pajamas, men still turning heads. They turning heads, y'all. So I'm just saying. Some men like that. So we can't just judge and say you shouldn't wear this and shouldn't. Some men like it, and if you're comfortable with it, I don't see no problem if it's not a dress code where you're going. So there you go.
Yeah.
Each his own, So Nikki and I always have this conversation, because Nikki's kind of old fashioned. You're like, why do they have on this outfit? I said, Nikki, that's what they wearing, girl. They wearing that.
I'm super
Nikki ain't old fashioned.
Yeah, they wearing that, Nikki. These girls not ashamed of their body, honey. They wearing it, honey. They doing them.
I'm so old fashioned to the point.
Nikki, you're not old fashioned.
For a man's imagination. I don't want him to see all the goods. I want him to break through something.
Wait a minute.
Before we get there.
Ooh, y'all making me hot.
That wasn't our intention. Well,
I like those.
That's what the girls are wearing now. So, I'm all for them because when I was their age, I wasn't that flamboyant. But hey, I was smaller, and so I wore smaller things. And there you go. That's all I can say. So hey, some of my big sisters, they still out there doing it. Kudos to them. That's all I can say. To each his own. I want us all to, just like Faye say, love each other, have a good summer, be safe.
Yes.
And, just enjoy that we all can get out now and get a little air from being cooped up in the house the whole year. So I'm just happy about that. So we're going to be closing out, ladies. Are you guys ready?
We're ready.
All right. We started out as
1,
2. We started out as 1, and then now we are 4. Fred just not here today. So we started small, and we're going big. We'll have you back next week, Fred. Fred will be back next week. But you can send those letters over to Nikki Tanya at yahoo.com for Fred and also for us. Send those letters, you guys.
Send them in.
Don't forget to go subscribe to our YouTube channel, everyone.
Oh, yes.
So everyone on our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, please.
And thank you to all our viewers. Thank you to all our viewers over there. Hey, Faye. See, Natasha.
Good to see everybody.
Please share, tag a friend, you guys. Every week at 8 p.m., we will be back on.
Yes, we run a little late today, but that's okay.
All right. We came.
We made it.
You guys have a great week. See you next Wednesday at 6.
All righty. I'll be calling you